So hi guys, currently it's 11:24. So after I came back from work, I spent too much time doom scrolling and just realized it's 11:24. So tonight's side quest is building a personalized newsletter which gets delivered to your phone. And my requirements are quite simple. Obviously, I didn't want to pay for my tool. I didn't want to keep my laptop open so that my script can run and deliver it. So that's the idea. Let's just go to our desks and try to code this. Here is the exact game plan to build this. Step 1, setting up the core logic in main.py. Step 2, defining the targets. I don't want generic news, so I'm pointing the script at the highest signal sources in tech like hacker news, GitHub trending, and new research papers. Step 3, the processing. We use firecrawl to scrape those sites, Gemini 1.5 to filter out the noise, and Telegram API to ping my phone. So have to get all the API keys. Step 4, the deployment. Instead of paying for a cloud server, we are using GitHub Actions to automate the whole thing for free. Usually developers use this for testing code, but it's actually a free cloud computer. I can tell it to wake up every morning, run my script, and go back to sleep. So I've just created the main.py. Now for connecting it to GitHub Actions, I'm just gonna create a folder structure, GitHub, and inside that I'm gonna create another folder called workflows, create another YAML file. So I'm gonna paste the YAML file here. So this is exactly where we just give the time in which this job should run. So I'll just quickly go through the code. So we have get news. So this is where we'll be using the firecrawl app and we'll give the API key over here. Here, this is where we generate the response from the model. I'm going to use Gemini 1.5 Flash, which is faster for this. So as placeholders, I just had TechCrunch for the URL to scrape and also a placeholder prompt to summarize this news into 3 bullet points. So first, we'll get the sources. These are the sources I came up with. And this is also where I updated the prompt. So this is the whole prompt. You can read it in the GitHub repo. I'll link down in the description. So I'm on my GitHub page. I'm going to create a new repo. So I just created it. So I'm going to connect this local repo to my GitHub remote repo. I'm gonna open Telegram and you can just type bot further and continue to get the key. I'm also gonna quickly get API key from firecrawl. So the free plan will give you 500 credits one time, so you can just get started with this. I just quickly get the API key from Gemini as well. So I'm on my repo. Go to actions to see a daily news agent there. So I'm going to just force run the repo right now. So let's just see what's gonna come over here. There's a very specific kind of tunnel vision you get when your code breaks at 3 a.m. You convince yourself that if you just stare at the IDE long enough, the script will magically fix itself. It doesn't. So day 2 is a forced hard reset for me. When you're balancing a 9 to 5 MTech, and building side projects, you have to engineer your downtime just as strictly as your workflows. No screens, no terminals, just touching grass and existing offline for a few hours. And the funny thing about systems, the best debugging tool isn't another Stack Overflow thread. It's stepping away long enough to realize you are just probably overcomplicating a single API call. So, hi. So, we are back at the desk. The fix was almost embarrassingly simple. So, the API had been updated. So, I just needed to switch out the model and remove one parameter. And let's test this right now. So, I just have my laptop over here. So, let's run this and see if I get a notification in my Telegram. So, I just opened my Telegram over here. So just got my update over here, just got my morning news. I officially don't need to doom scroll Twitter anymore. But honestly, the cool part here isn't even the AI, it's the hosting. I'm not paying for AWS, I don't have a server running in my room 24/7. So the actual total running cost is almost zero. If you also want to run this project, I've left a GitHub repo link down in the description. Just poke it, drop in your API keys, and you'll be good to go. If you like this build, then hit subscribe. I'm building more systems to automate my life while doing 9 to 5 and while pursuing MTech. See you in another one.